It's been a while since I've done a writing vlog, but I figured I'll get back to it since I've been writing quite a bit lately. Rewriting my book, my urban fantasy, onto a different document because when I was reading through it out loud, I realized there was a lot of character non-depthness to them. My characters didn't have depth. And basically, I don't know why I tried going the other way when I came to saying that. But I was like, we need more. And so I started working on the backgrounds a little bit better, and etc, etc. And I needed to fix chapters. I started rewriting it on a different documentation. I'm on chapter 16 out of 29, and I'm doing pretty good. I fixed some of the character depthness, or whatever you want to call it. I did a little bit of a bookbinder for the book, and I added bios a little bit to it. I got to do a little bit more to that. I just been putting it off to the side. I need to work on book 2. I started book 2. Basically, this book is already finished. I'm just trying to fix it up. And I started book 2, and I need to go through the events, the arcs, and all that jazz, and write them all out so I can figure out what's going where. I have ideas, but it's just like I don't have them set in solid space yet. But I need to finish book 1 first and foremost. In the beginning of the year, I think it was the beginning of this year, my memory is so terrible. I tried doing 10,000 words a week. And I found that I was just trying to focus on getting the word count instead of focusing on the quality of my actual book. So I lowered it to 5,000 now, and I've been working on it for the last 3 to 4 weeks now. Just doing 5,000 words a week. And I noticed that I'm doing a lot more than 5,000 words a week, which is great. But I'm also focusing on the quality of my book now, instead of trying to get to a word count. That is a plus. I was worried about it. Today is Saturday. I usually start trying to get my word count on Sundays till the next Sunday. I don't know why I started on a Sunday, but I did, and that's what I'm gonna stick to because I don't want to change it. And I only told myself I'm only allowed to write this book unless if I finish the 5,000 words. If I finish the 5,000 words, I'm allowed to work on any other books, projects, or fanfics, etc, etc. So that's the plan on what I'm doing for this book. This book is called Fate. At least I'm hoping it's going to be called Fate. I don't know if that's going to change because I haven't gone through an editor yet or anything like that. I still got to get a book cover and everything like that and all that other jazz I don't even want to talk about because it's just a lot of money. A lot of money I don't have. I gotta start saving. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to begin, where to go. I think I have an idea. So yes, I was done with this week's word count on like Wednesday. I usually get it done Thursday to Friday because I try to get at least 1,000 words done a day, at least. But I always do more than that. Like I did 2,000 one day, 229. Last week I did like 3,000 in one day, 3,978. So I almost made it to 4,000. I've been doing it for 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. So this would be the 5th week I've done this. I didn't realize it was that far ahead. But I've been writing them down, how many words I write and how much I need to write, etc, etc. Yeah, so that's the plan. I'll show you. I might start doing writing vlogs once a week. I might try to do it once a week, but there's no promises. I can't promise anything, but I'm thinking about it. Maybe every Sunday I'll put up a video. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Because I have health vlogs I do too on my Amateur Aries account. I'm working on the 5,000 words for the week. but that is more around like 4 o'clock-ish when I have to work on that. My next thing I'm doing for my books is my sequel. It's going through the detail notes and putting them on these cards, index cards, and then putting them in order to what the story is supposed to go along as in the outline, so that I know what I'm writing. It shouldn't be too hard, but like, I have an idea what my book is like. I'm more of a pantser than I am a plotter, so I have a list of things what's going on in the book, but I don't have them in order of what I want to happen. So I'm trying to plot, but it's hard for me to plot because my brain doesn't work like that sometimes. Sometimes it's just like, you know what, we're gonna have this scene here instead of there, and that's how things go. Just how things go sometimes. Book 1 is on the blue ones. I'm not gonna show you the name. Well, I already told you the name of the book actually. It's Fate. Book 1. Book 1 has already been written. So, there's actually not many detail notes left. There's only like a few. And it's from like what I forgot to put or add into the story that I wanted to make it a little bit more detailed in certain areas. And these are just some I forgot to add in, and then I'm working on now as I'm writing the book. Actually, some of them are coming up real soon in the chapter that I'm writing right now. This is one of them, actually. I already wrote this scene. I don't think I need it, because the scene that I wrote, I added some detail notes to anyways, but it's a little bit different compared to that. This one is next, and it's in the chapter I'm currently writing. So I'm going to leave that off to the side so that I have it prepared for today. Now I need to work on the detail notes for the second book, which I'm not going to tell you the name of it because I don't want anything spoiled yet. Maybe when the first book is published, I will tell you the second book's name. I'm working on book 2, which is on my computer. The detail notes are on my, well, actually it's on my laptop. I got to write down them all on this yellow/gold index cards. It's 1 o'clock, so this is the time I'm supposed to actually be starting to work on it. I have my scheduled days on actual hourly schedules. I just think it's easier that way for me to do, and each one is like I said, an hour long. Not for the hard part. Trying to figure out where each detail goes where. That is the hardest part. I'm afraid to admit to it, but it is. Hey guys, it is Thursday. On Thursdays I usually finish up my 5,000 words for the week. I usually get them done by Thursday. So, not by Thursday, but on Thursday. I sometimes do get it done by Thursday. If I'm just in a really good writing mood at that moment, I'm like, I'm just going to continue writing for the day, and so on. But I usually write 1,000 words a day, if not a little bit more. Yeah. Rarely ever if it's a little bit less. But I think I only need 665 words left to write for this week. So that's the plan for the day at 1 o'clock. It's 12:50 right now. I do my scheduling hourly, and I have to write very soon. Don't have my glasses on, so I'm trying to like squint to see what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the right document. Go to Google Docs. I made an intense scene. I just trying to fix up the scene so that it's more in-depth and detailed and you can feel what's going on. She's in an escape scene where she's trying to run away from someone, and I'm trying to describe the area all nice and good, and describe her need to escape as best as I can. I'm struggling a little bit because I'm getting burnt out, but I know I need to write, so it's kind of like you just have to do it and do your best. So let's see, I'm at 49,006 words out of 82,041 words. So the old document has 82,041 words, and the new document is at 49,006 words. I do not know if it's going to be more words in this document than there's going to be in the old document. And why I say that is because I added things and I also got rid of things. So it's kind of like I have no idea where it's gonna be. 82,000 is not that much for a book of this type of book, but it is my first book, so I'm expecting a lot. It's 82,000, so that's pretty good for an urban fantasy romance. I don't know if I told you, but it has werewolves, demons, and it's gonna have vampires, possibly a ghost in it at one point in one of the books. And another creature I'm not going to name to you guys because it's a big secret. There's that. And I'm doing pretty well. Like I said, I'm in an intense scene in the 17th chapter out of 29 chapters that I need to write up to. So that's the plan. And we're doing good so far. You saw me writing a few things on notes and stuff like that, which I need to get back to doing. I forgot all about that. And I need to get back to typing. So, do you guys like the typing montage? I don't really do typing with you just hearing the sound of typing because I usually have music playing or a video playing in the background. I don't want you guys hearing that because copyright issues. Although it's like I'm not monetized, so why does it matter? It keeps getting dark and light in here because this outside does not know if it wants to rain or not. But yes, 29 chapters to get to and I got to 17 so far.